When did something beautiful come from a bad situation? I was sitting in the ICU painting my granddad's nails when the nurses told me he only had hours left to live. This was the man who took me in when my parents were killed by a drunk driver when I was 5. I was still trying to process the news when my phone buzzed. It was my best friend Kildare. "Where's my birthday playlist?" she demanded. "You promised you'd have it done by now." I stared at the message. I typed back, "I'm in the hospital. My granddad just got told he has hours left to live, so I want to spend the rest of the week with him. I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it to your party tonight." Her response made my stomach drop. "Are you serious right now? I've been planning this for 3 months. You can visit him literally any other day. This is my 21st. It's supposed to be special." I figured that she must have just not understood. Maybe I just had to explain it more. "The doctors don't think he's going to make it. I can't leave him. There's no one else to visit him. If I don't stay, he could die alone." Her response came fast. "You always do this. You always make everything about you." My parents spent almost $9,000 on birthday supplies alone, and you can't even bother to show up. Newsflash. Maybe if you spent less time with the dead and more time being there for the people who are actually alive, you wouldn't be so alone all the time. My hands were shaking. I could have just blocked her and moved on with my life, or I could have just ignored her, but this was too far, even for me, the person who forgives everyone. So I did something I'd never done before. I screenshotted everything and sent it straight to our friend group chat. My friend Alyssa called immediately. I picked up, and before I could even say hello, she said, "I just saw your text. I'm sorry about your granddad, and I'm even more sorry about Kildare, but I do have a plan to fix it. I just need you to trust me." I shrugged my shoulders because it's not like the situation could get any worse. "Okay, I trust you." "Perfect," my friend Alyssa responded. "Give me an hour." I hung up and had no idea what I was waiting for, and exactly 57 minutes later, I found out, because that's when the hospital door flung open. Every girl from the group chat filed in at once, each carrying what looked like gifts for Kildare's birthday party. My eyes welled up with tears. "What are you all doing here?" I asked, not even sure what to say. Alyssa spoke. "We're here to celebrate your granddad." All the girls nodded approvingly. My knees went weak. "What about Kildare's birthday party? That's later." One of them laughed. "Girl, F Kildare's damn birthday party. We want your granddad to be happy. This is more important." My granddad was still sleeping, because the Zyrtec he took was still in his system. "Okay," I whispered, wiping my tears. "Let's get the room ready." We hung decorations around the room, and even put up his purple heart ribbon he got from the US military around his homemade tres leches cake. All of our phones were blowing up with texts from Kildare in the group chat. "Where is everyone? Even my cousin ditched." Then, "I know Op did something. Where are you?" I felt bad and was even going to reply, but Alyssa literally took my phone and said, "Don't worry about her." I should have known that Kildare never backs down without a fight. But then came the next surprise. My granddad woke up. The first thing he did was wrap his weak hands around my neck and try to hold me. He looked around the room and whispered, "All this fuss for me?" But his voice was thick with emotion. "You deserve everything," I whispered. All my friends started tearing up too. Then one of them went to open the door, and his war buddy wheeled in. My eyes widened. "How did you guys plan all this?" They just smiled. And then, about an hour in, the doors slammed open. It was Kildare. She stood in the doorway, streaking down her face, birthday tiara still on her head. She pointed at me and started shouting, "You ruined everything! You're supposed to be my friend, and you—" She didn't get to finish. My granddad's first student, the cadet, stepped right in front of her. She just said very quietly, "Young lady, look around you. Look at these medals. Look at these 100 people who chose to be here. And then ask yourself what you're really upset about." The room was silent. I didn't know what would happen next. Then my granddad, my sweet dying granddad, wheeled himself over to Kildare. He picked up a slice of cake from the table beside him, and he held it out to her. "There's enough for everyone, sweetheart," he said. "There always is." He died 2 hours later.